Hello there. I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to be looking at this Woodlands Got talent show letter. So, I'm encouraging every person that wants to try their hand at being in the talent show to send a video to me. Now, you can send a video on Flipgrid if you're comfortable with that, or you might have Screencastify on your computer and you could record a video with that. But this is what the letter says. It says, share your talents with the community with our special virtual talent show open to any student in Woodland Public Schools from kindergarten to fourth grade. Starting now, starting this week, get your tryout video in by October 9th. The talent show will be live on Google Meets on October 15th at 2:45 p.m. and all are welcome to tune in. So I'm going to give you some possible suggestions for doing a talent. They don't have to be your typical talents. And we might put some clips in of people doing some talents so that you can see some suggestions and think about what maybe you would want to do for your talent. Now, here's a website called 50 Virtual Talent Show Ideas. You can look it up on your computer and look at all of them. I'm going to read a few off and maybe go into a little more detail on what to do with these ideas. Now, first, here are some tips and tricks so that you can really shine. Even if you're a little camera shy, here is something to get you started. Make sure that you keep your videos short, somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds long. And don't worry, here's some ideas. So 1, you could paint a picture. 2, create a TikTok video, something funny with music. 3, recite a famous speech. 4, you could perform a magic act. I've seen some really cool magic acts at the school that I was teaching at before Woodland, and you can actually learn some cool magic pretty quickly. Let's see, 5, glowing stick man dance routine. Not even sure what that is, but you could find out how to do that. 6, stand-up comedy. I bet you guys are really funny. 7, you could create a skit. That's as easy as just finding a friend or a brother or sister and having some conversations that are interesting or funny, and then you send that video to me. 8, perform a dance. 9, do a step routine. That's sort of like a dance with some music, but you choreograph it. 10, you could do some cheerleading. I bet there's some good cheerleaders out there. 11, you could fold towel animals, sort of like, how you fold a paper crane or fold a paper swan, but with towels, so it's much bigger. 12, you could do a sidewalk chalk drawing and film that. 13, slam poetry reading. That's like writing some poetry and reading it out loud. 14, telling a story. Or 15, rap improv, where you make up your own rap. So those are just some suggestions to get you going. Film it, and then let's see what we can make together. Now, what you guys are looking at here is going to be an example of one of our tests, which is it's just a little quiz that we're doing at the beginning of the year because I want to see how your musical ears work and how your musical brain works. When you're listening to sounds, can you tell whether they're the same or whether they're different? So this is what this video sounds like at the beginning.
You will hear 2 patterns. If the patterns are the same, click Same. If the patterns are different, click Different. When you are done, click Submit to view your score.
So we are doing something very similar. I'm going to be making my own version of this video for you to test your brain. And if you want to do this video too, just for fun, you can find it on YouTube. Look up Same versus Different Test Rhythm. And we'll also be doing another test, which is the Same versus Different test for tone or melody. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into showing you a little bit of the actual test.
To view your score.
Here we go.
Number 1. First. Second.
And then we pop over to our other tab here. So after you listen to that first example and you heard the first and the second, then you'll go up to here and you'll either click same or different. One, it's either same or it's a different sound. And you'll go through, you'll listen to number 2, and then you'll click same or different on the little quiz form. So there's 20 questions total for each one, and it'll take you about 10 minutes to do. So just find 10 minutes of your day where you can sit down and listen to some music, and let's just check your brain. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start marching in. Now watch Mr. TG first. 6, 7, 8. Ready in. 7, 8. Good. It's a little fast. Here we go. 2, 4. 1, 2. Ready, go. And you can get into the music while you're doing this. 3, 4, 7, 8. Nice. We're gonna add 4, 5, 6. Do your best. Yeah, keeping it with the beat like Mrs. Nesbitt. Ready and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready, go. Nice job. Now we're gonna add them all together. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember the last 2 are good. Snap, snap. Snap, snap. Good snapping. Snap. That one's the hardest one yet. All right.